Oh, well, hey, bitch. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another review on Love Island, USA. Now, I missed yesterday's episode review, so we're going to do yesterday and today's. I'm not really going to go through yesterday's a whole lot. I'm just going to go through the things that I'd like to highlight. But before we even get started with that, girl, we did it. Okay. We did it, Joe. Joe, we did it. Okay. We did it, yo. Yo, we did it. Period. Okay. Cha ass is out. Ass is out the house. Cha ass is out the house. Period. So glad. So glad. Y'all knew what y'all needed to do. Hand clap to America. Because we did what we needed to do. Okay, girl, I don't know how to act. Okay, so first things first. New guy to enter the villa. We got Joel. Y'all know Sydney was up for elimination. But they actually ended up keeping Sydney, and I did kind of feel a way about this just briefly. They ended up keeping Sydney and somebody else. I can't remember who else it was that was standing up there with her. But I was like, why y'all save them? Because for me, I feel like we haven't saved anybody that was up on the chopping block that I can recall. Meaning, if there were more than one person up there, at least one person went home. So why was there not a decision to be made for at least one of them to go home? Why did you save both of them? I feel away because then it makes me think y'all could have saved Bria. Y'all could have saved Serenity. Hell, y'all could have saved Val. Honestly, y'all could have brought Val back, to be honest with you. Okay. But I definitely feel away. And I know one thing, y'all better bring Val back for the next season for sure, because Miss Girl was robbed of an opportunity, if you ask me. But anyway, yeah. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why did we save these people? For what? Anyway, Joel walks in. We get the new guy. At some point, we see where he's trying to get to know Bella. Okay. Bella decides to get to know Joel because she felt like that's her stilo. That's her type. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Dark hair, dark features. That's what I like. That's what I like. Okay. So that's what she's going to go and do. Meanwhile, Miss Phoebe is over there trying to get to know, what's his name? Chaz, all right, which is what pushes Phoebe is trying to get to know Chaz, which is what pushes Bella to get over there and get to know somebody else. Now, Bella did highlight some things about Chaz that everybody has pretty much highlighted about him and how he goes about moving in the villa or whatever, right? And she just tells him, like, listen, she says the same thing to him that Serenity says, like, I don't want to be in the dark. I want to be clear, like, please, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know something. If you feel like you're leaning more towards on that side than you are on this side, then let me know something. Okay. So that's where she was coming from with things. And I just felt like he was bogus. We've seen how Chaz has operated in this villa. Primarily, Chaz has dated different women. He probably ran through more women than Courtney ran through men on the show. But then I think that he started to probably catch on to the fact that, hey, America is seeing me switch up with so many different people. I need to lock it down. Let me not go for Phoebe. But ain't no telling, because Chaz would have did the same thing that he did with Serenity with Bella. He would have made her think, yeah, I like you. Things are great. I want to focus on you. But when it came down to eliminations, he probably would have chose Phoebe the same way he sat up there and did it to Serenity, and then did it to the other young lady that he took into the hideaway and probably, fondled all over her. Ain't no telling what they really did in the hideaway, only to not pick her in the end and to pick Bella. That is Chaz's motive. That's how he moves. He's very calculated. We've already seen that. Okay. So it was giving fake tease with him trying to highlight the fact that, oh, I want to tell Bella this, I want to tell her that. Whatever. Okay. Meanwhile, Miss Bella is starting to move on, and she trying to get over there to old new guy Joel. And I was definitely here for it. I said, go do what you got to do out here, Bella, because you ain't ugly, girl. You is very much cute, and so is Joel. So go see what's going on over there on that side of the street. Okay. On that side of the pool. So he ended up, when I say he, I'm talking about your ass. Mr. Ass ended up finding out about the kiss that Bella had with Joel. So when they ended up playing the game, I forgot what the game is, snog something. Okay, basically they marry you, they pie you, or they kiss you, one of the three. Okay. And so with that, this is where he learned that she ended up kissing Joel, but she didn't have the conversation with your ass yet. So of course, this is what was so funny to me. When he found this out, Mr. Ass sat up there and said, listen, I'm gonna have to tell Joel how we're supposed to go. I'm okay, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let him know how he's supposed to be moving up here in the villa, how this villa game go or whatever. And I said, oh, really? So just what is it you're going to show him? Just what is it you're going to show him, girl? We saw what you showed him by the end of the episode when you decided to get the booted. Okay. suited and booted, and take your it's out. All right. That's the only thing you can show him is how to make an exit. Period. Okay, so I was definitely here for that. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. All right, elimination round came because it wasn't a whole lot for us to really get into. Okay, elimination round come around, girl. I was shooketh when they said that they had everybody vote on their favorite couples, and when it came down to it, they have the last two couples, right? The people that got the least amount of votes are going to be the individuals that are going to be leaving. I said, did she say two couples? Whoa, shit. Wow. And that's exactly what happened. So, unfortunately, it resulted in Jared and Shanice or Shansay, something like that. Shansay, Jared and his partner being eliminated, and it also ended up leaving Chaz, okay, Mr. Ass and Miss Bella eliminated. And I really hated that for Bella. I actually was hoping that is there a way we could keep Bella, okay? Because Bella got more time in the villa. Like, can we keep Bella? Possibly. And it's unfortunate for Bella because she was teamed up with Mr. Chaz, and it resulted in her being eliminated. It didn't matter who was teamed up with him. It's Mr. Ass. We didn't care for you, okay? But when we found out that these people were leaving, something told me Kat was gonna go, and I'm like, they got the camera on Kat a little too long. Like, is Kat about to leave? Like, and then she stood up and she was like, "Hey guys, With that being said, I think we all know that I'm not staying here." And it was cute how she's like, "I'm not staying here," or whatever she said, and she got up and she went with her man. I said, "Yes, Kat, go." Go be if that's the person that you like, this person you want to be with, you don't care anything about this money and all that other girl, run out there and go get your partner. Go get them. So hopefully it works out for her in the long run, the way that she left the villa and gave up an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to win a prize. Okay. So go out there. Hey, she said, I came here. She said, I came and found what I was looking for. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Two bombshells leaving the villa. Okay. So together wasn't mad at that at all right, I was hoping they probably would at least say, okay ladies, with Kat leaving, you all can make the decision on which woman you like to stay. That would have been great if they would have at least kept Bella. You know what I'm saying? That would have been dope if they would have kept Bella. But anyway, child, yeah, that's where we are as far as yesterday's episode, girl. It was cute, but let me tell you, when y'all sat up there and got Mr. Chaz out the house, girl, I was like praising because it just seemed like we couldn't eliminate him, girl. If y'all watched Love Island last season, season 3, girl, he was definitely giving Jeremy tease. But understand, Jeremy is fine, okay? Jeremy definitely was giving the looks, though, all right? But he was a Chaz is a Jeremy of this season. However, Jeremy with his fine ass, even though we could not stand him, he wasn't giving nothing to the villa, not really opening up. He stayed until the very end. Girl, I was so glad they got Mr. Ass up out of there. I said, get him out. Get him out, pack him up and ship him out. And I was so glad, like, get him out. Girl, I was over here rejoicing, okay? Girl, I had to go to Twitter and see if anybody else felt the same way that I did, okay? We see each other, all right? So let's go ahead and move on to this episode of this week, okay? Now, of course, these people are eliminated. Mr. Ass is on his way out, okay? And he says that he learned a lot during this time. And it's just like, you so fake. Like, I could tell, like, you just be using different voices, baby. How you talk in front of the camera versus how you is with your friends, that it's giving very much so fake to me. Somebody, you learned a lot. What you learn? Because I'm going to be looking for your interviews. So tell me what it is that you had learned from the people anyway. Let us know. Because you were still on the same BS from beginning to end. So you knew what it is that you was doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, wow. Anyway, so Courtney is sad because she's like, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand why we're at the bottom. Like, why are we at the bottom? Like, it happens every time. And I don't know if America is trying to tell me that you're not the person I should be coupled up with. Like, I'm tired of being in the bottom. I feel like America is speaking. And I said, girl, shut up. Because as much as I like you, Courtney, here's the thing. You've had about 4 different partners, okay? I think you started with Andy, then you went from Andy to Felipe, which you probably should have kept instead of getting so hot and mighty and hot between your legs, girl, and you decided to go for Bryce. You feel what I'm saying? Only for Bryce to end up being eliminated, right? Now, Felipe probably would have definitely cut up in Casa Amor for sure, but I think that Felipe would have still ended up being with you, even if it was him playing the game, I guess. Maybe he probably would have, ended up actually falling for you. I feel like it was much more passion. I felt like out of everybody you've been coupled up with, I saw the most passion between you and Felipe. And I saw genuine interest between you and Felipe than anybody else, but that's just me, okay? And then now you're coupled up with Chad. So you've been in the bottom for quite a bit. And I really don't think it has anything to do with who you're partnered with. I think that people are tired of you. So when I go to the Twitter, and I check out what they're saying, people are getting really annoyed with your voice. And that may not be fair, but I think that because they're annoyed with you, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people, didn't vote for, you and your man, girl, you and Mr. Chad. But anyway, girl, let's keep going. Speaking of Chad, Phoebe is at this place where she wants to get to know Chad. I feel a way about you, Phoebe. I really liked you in Casa Amor. I wanted you to come back. I wanted you to cause havoc, all of that. And you did, but you really didn't. You feel what I'm saying? You did, but you really didn't. You only could do oh so much because obviously Isaiah was not allowing you to get so far because he's still wrapped up in the claws of Miss Sydney. So we get it, okay? But what's interesting is now you're trying to lay it on thick with Chad. And for me, I just feel like you're trying to get in where you can fit in the best way that you can. You went for Isaiah. That's who you were ultimately interested in, and it didn't work out for you. So then now you try to see where can I penetrate? Where can I penetrate? Let me do your ass. So you go over there to Mr. Ass and you're trying to make some type of connection with him. He gets eliminated, and then you turn around and you go over here with the Chad situation. You know what I'm saying? But also you even kissed up on Joel. And Joel is a new guy. That's what I'm not understanding. Joel is a new guy. He is a fresh guy. So why not go after the new fresh guy instead of trying to go after somebody else's mate? Like, that's what I'm not necessarily understanding. And it makes me think, like what I said yesterday, I kind of felt like when I was watching it with my people in the Discord, I felt like Phoebe, you were competing with Bella, which was very weird to me. First, you wanted your ass, right? You wanted your ass, and kissing on him, trying to get him to like you. Oh yeah, he really likes me. There's really a connection there. There's really a connection there. But I think Chaz ended up saying like, nah, she cool or whatever, but it ain't that deep of a connection like I had with Phoebe. Girl, I'm sure he told you some lies and stuff. He wishy washy and he a little fake there too. But anyway, what else did I want to say about? Yeah, so you ended up kissing, trying to holler at Chaz, and then when you found out that, of course, Phoebe and not Phoebe, but Bella and Joel may be getting a little closer or whatever, then you want to go lay it on thick when they play the game and stuff like that. So it's like it was giving you want to really compete with Bella, and now you ain't got Bella there to compete with no more. Now you over here trying to hop on Chad. But if you really have an interest, as you said yesterday, in Joel, why not go and explore Joel, who has nobody right now? The person he was interested in left, so lay it on thick over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting, like, Phoebe, I really liked you in the beginning, girl, but you also ain't that chick that I thought you was. Cause see, I think I forgot about the part from yesterday or whenever you had a conversation at some point, I feel, with Sydney, and you kind of told Sydney some details, and you really ain't give her like all the details. You made it seem like Isaiah was the one that was all up on you and stuff. And it's like, girl, what? What? Like, you the one that was pretty much begging for an opportunity, ma'am. You was the one that was pretty much begging him to turn his head. Opportunity. Yeah, he grabbed my face and he kissed me and he said, I'm gonna give you a chance. Yeah, after you kept telling him you wanted a chance. Like, cut it out. Like, girl, we got both of our strong eyes on you, ma'am. All right. Now we really was feeling you. We glad you in the villa, but we ain't liking how you moving, because now I see why you and Chaz would have made a good couple, because you are to me like a sneaky, conniving female version. Okay. And he has both of those features. Understand that characteristics for sure. But you are the woman version of Chaz for me. Okay. So be careful, girl. All right. Trying to get in. Well, you still cute, but good. Good. Anyway, let's keep going. So Chad decided that he wants to go over. Actually, let's go back. So no, we talked about that. Phoebe ended up telling the ladies about what her conversation was like with Chad, because she ended up pulling him to the side, having a conversation. Courtney really did not like this. Courtney felt the way. She told Chad, listen, she hit him up, I think, later that night, like, are you interested in her? Like, what you trying to do? He said he's more interested in Courtney. Courtney said, all right, then cool, because if you're gonna be interested in her, I'm not gonna be around and sit around and watch or wait for that SHI. So get it together, period. Okay. Now Chad decides he's gonna go and have this conversation with Timmy. about what he should do, who he should choose. And Timmy just said, listen, if you feel like you really have a connection with Bella and you feel like it's something, not Bella, but Phoebe, and you feel like it's something that's really there, then I think that you should go out and you should explore that. Like, go and see what that's about. She deserves a chance. However, understand that it comes with great consequences. So be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? It comes at a great cost. Get it together. Think about that a little bit. And Chad is understanding that. And I believe the great cost is you probably being eliminated, because we know Courtney. We've been around Courtney long enough. We've developed some type of likeness or not to Courtney since she's been on the show thus far. We don't really know you like that. You ain't really got no personality. You're not really giving us nothing. So I mean, you could possibly be eliminated, but then you possibly cannot. So I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, it's more than about just being eliminated, and it's about whether or not you really have a connection with her for real, for real. So ultimately, just follow your heart and what you want to do. So Courtney tells him that because he was like, "Did you give me an ultimatum?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did." He said, "I don't really like being given an ultimatum." And she was just like, "Listen, I'm tired of the back and forth. So we're not going to continue to do that." She says, "I feel like you've had enough time to know what's in front of you and whether you want that or not." Right. So I felt like, for me, the way she kind of was talking to him, and she got up and she just walked off and didn't finish the conversation, entertain it. Number one, you have some growing up you need to do. Number one. Number two, you're so used to being disappointed and hurt that you start to self-sabotage yourself. Okay. Now, granted, I do think if you are interested in her, keep it a book, keep it honest, let Miss Courtney know what's going on. But I don't think that's what he was saying. I think that he still wants to be more connected to Courtney than he is to anybody else. But Courtney wasn't seeing that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. What else? So Courtney, that's when she goes. She cries to the girls. She's thinking that she should just let Phoebe have Chad and just move on. And I just felt like with Chad being upset, I couldn't even be frustrated with him. I couldn't be mad at him and his frustration, because he looking like, what the fuck is that? I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and just because you don't like how it go, you decide to get up and remove yourself from the conversation. That's not how we rocking. Don't do that. I don't like that. Right. So there's that. What else? I said, I don't know why Courtney can't see the desperateness within Phoebe. Okay, Phoebe, if you was that interested in Chad, you should have tried to get to know Chad while you were getting to know Chad. Okay, all right, you should. That's what you should have done. Okay, but you wait till this boy get kicked out the villa, and then now all of a sudden you're trying to get to know him, and we guess. All right, so Mckenzie walks in the villa, shaking up some things. She walks in the villa. She says that she wants to get to know all of the guys, but she also says that Jeff was at the top of her list. And I said, girl, not Jeff being at the top of your list. And not Jeff sitting over here talking about I'm gonna entertain the idea because I need Naja to know how it feels, when somebody else wants you or whatever. And I was like, oh, so we playing these stupid type of games. Okay. I just hope it doesn't backfire on Jeff ultimately. And when I say backfire, I do mean putting Naja in a position that could get her eliminated. Because I feel like Timmy kind of played a stupid game like that, and it resulted in Zeta possibly being eliminated all because of his dumb actions. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. And I also feel like Isaiah did the same thing, and it almost got Sydney eliminated too. So be careful because it could go that way. What else we got? So Mckenzie also goes over to have a conversation with Chad, and this is where I feel like she's really gonna poke her holes in, because Mckenzie's trying to stay on the show. She's trying to get her chance. And I feel like once Chad told her that there was he opened the door pretty much for her to come in, I think she's gonna apply pressure there. Jeff is more so highly interested in Naja. So I think of course Mckenzie's gonna get to continue to talk to him and stuff like that, and see where it's going to go. It's really not going to go anywhere, but she knows she can penetrate the situation going on with Chad for sure. So we'll just have to see how that's going to play out. He's definitely going to have to make a decision. What I'm not understanding from the previews of what we're going to see on tomorrow night's episode, it's weird because it looks like Courtney wants Chad to be exclusive to her, and I'm not understanding. I'm sorry, y'all. I really feel where Chad is coming from, because I don't really know you like that. I've only been in the villa for 2 weeks. Why would I be exclusive with you when I just met you? Like, I don't like, he's going to get to know other people. And it's like, are you trying to keep up with Zeta, your best friend? Is that what it is? And you the same way you see Timmy love on her and lock her down, ask her to be exclusive. That's what you want too? I feel like he can understand to like not date other people or talk to other people to really focus in on you. But I don't think it has to be like exclusive. But we hear her cry about that in the preview to the next week's to to tomorrow night's episode. So we'll just have to see. Like I'm like, Courtney, girl, I hope you're not asking this man for no exclusiveness to lock down like immediately when he's only known you for a week, maybe two, if that much. So yeah, I can't say that I agree with that, but this just a me, girl. But either way, get live. And that's all that I got for the latest episode of Love Island USA. I want you guys to go ahead, hop down in the comments, let me know your overall thoughts about the latest episode or two. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I will catch you guys in the next one.